Nowadays, many girls and young women have high expectations of what they want to be when they grow up. It's something that's often influenced by seeing the achievements of other women who've striven for success, not always on a level playing field.
We're a contracting company for school inspections, working under contract to Ofsted. My position is I'm the director of the company. The company itself gets the contract, and then we have a number of inspectors who actually go out there, myself included, and do the work in the field. I found myself in a very male-dominated environment, and there were times when I really felt I had to be almost twice as good to equal what some of my colleagues were doing. Now, I think once you're known, your reputation's there, you become known for your work rather than what you are. And since then, I certainly find these days that being a woman isn't holding me back at all.
The success of Lesley's business boosted her confidence and spurred her on to fresh challenges, some more unexpected than others.
The new challenge really started about 2 years ago. Somebody bought me a trial lesson in a helicopter for a birthday present, not realising that it was likely to trigger the chain of events it has. The minute I sat in the aircraft, I knew that was it, and subsequent to that, it's taken me 2 years, but I got my private pilot's licence last August. It was terrifying at first. I was the only female student. As far as I know, I still have been the only female student, certainly over that period of time. You very quickly learn to feel like one of the lads, but I don't think I was treated any differently at all. There were aspects of the training that didn't come naturally to me. Now, whether that's because I was a woman, I don't know. But it certainly was hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I think the biggest thrill is the fact that once you're airborne, you are in complete control of that machine. It becomes part of you. You feel the aircraft, and it just gives you such a wonderful sense of freedom.
But inevitably, there are sacrifices to be made. Although employment practices are more flexible these days, difficult choices still have to be made, particularly for women.
Whether you're a high-achieving woman or not, if you want to have a family, that does have an implication in terms of your future career. Needless to say, if a male has continuity of career employment and a female takes 2 or 3 stints out for maternity leave, she's got catching up to do, and there isn't actually a way around that, I don't think. That's something that's got to be factored in by good employment opportunities and sensible attitudes to employment.
I'm called a career woman. People perceive me in that way. I mean, to achieve that, I've definitely sacrificed sleep, a lot of sleep, social life, and I would say a family. I don't live a typical life. I'm away from home a lot. Live out of suitcases, live in hotels, and work extended hours, often 7 days a week. So there's been a lot of sacrifice, balanced against the positive benefits, obviously, of being the director of a business. I think that the more women do continue to push that barrier forward, the better. I think the more women who will not accept the stereotypical situation that you either do have a family or you have a career, but you can balance both. In my case, I balance a career and a very expensive, time-consuming hobby. There really is the need for women to continue trying to move those boundaries forward and say, why shouldn't we?